Alright guys, so in my Angel Island video where I break down whether that was Angel Island that was in the Sonic movie sequel, which we know is that's true. I also said that I was gonna do a video where I was talking about the plot leaks, and I already said it in the other video, but I've already seen the videos. I'm just trying to, for the sake of the movie coming out and the sake of everyone being hyped for that, I'm just gonna do it again, and I'm gonna react to two now. Before I was gonna react to two videos, but then I found there was another one, so now I'm gonna react to three videos where they discuss the plot leak. And get this, guys, for based on what I've heard, based on these plot leaks, they got removed by Paramount. So whatever you hear, now we know it's confirmed. Whatever you hear in this video, in the videos I watch, whatever you hear, it's actually gonna be in the movie. So if you don't want spoilers, all I'm gonna say is just don't watch this video, because I feel like y'all should know at this point. If y'all don't want to get spoiled, just wait until the movie releases. Just watch the breakdown or the theories. But if like me, I mean, I don't want to see. I want to like read the. Of course, I don't want to get spoiled either. I don't want to like see the footage, see the footage. That's one thing. If you're reading the plot, like what I'm gonna be doing here, then that's one thing. But if you're like posting videos about if you're like doing screenshots or leak footage of the movie, like let's just say if Super Sonic is in this movie, like you're showing leak footage about Super Sonic or Metal Sonic or the Chaos Emeralds, all that. I did that. We can talk about. I did that. I'll agree with y'all. I'll agree that I don't want to see that either. But until then, since the movie's coming out in 3 months, I don't think we're gonna get any of those leaked footage sooner. So we're gonna have to wait like 3 months, because the movie comes out in April. Yeah, it comes out in April. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I gotta say though. So just let's just watch the video.
You know, I was this close to making a video about Sonic Origins being in development hell. But, it was Zippo who reported on that, and as you guys know, I eviscerated Zippo a couple months ago. Although I will say, I do believe this news about Sonic Origins, and if you guys want more information on that, you can watch Premier to Remy's video on it. That's the one thing Zippo got right, and we all should be surprised about Sega up another Sonic game. But other than that,
Frontiers.
I got more important news to talk about now, so let's get straight to it. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so I was just about to just call it a day because I was going to make another video, but I decided, I don't want to do it because, I'm tired of just talking about game news and it always being bad news. Sonic Colors Ultimate was bad. Sonic Origins might be bad from the things I'm hearing, and then we all know Sonic Rangers or Sonic Frontiers. So I was like, you know what, let me take a break.
Keep in mind that this video was uploaded before the Frontiers trailer came out. This was where we thought that the game was called Rangers. Yeah. Frontiers. I'm used to Frontiers now, but I'm just saying, like, we had the name Sonic and Rangers in our minds for a couple of months.
From that because I got some more interesting news on the best Sonic thing that's going to come out next year, the best official Sonic thing, Sonic Movie 2. Now, I just got
I love how I'm not hating on the Sonic movie. I do think that's going to be the best movie, the best thing that come out of the 2022 year of Sonic. But I'm just saying, like, we only got the movie, and we all know the game. We all know we're like mixed on the game because we don't know if it's going to be bad or not. But we haven't heard anything about Prime, like Sonic Prime, the TV show that's on Netflix. Like, I love how everyone's already saying that the movie is going to dominate the 2022 year of Sonic, even though we haven't heard of this, even though we haven't heard of Sonic Prime yet. And on top of that, we get a Sonic movie that's gonna be good. We get a multiverse TV show that's gonna be on Netflix. And on top of that, an open world game. How do you know that the movie is gonna be the one that dominates the 2022 year of Sonic? Like, I love how everyone's already saying that the Sonic movie is gonna dominate the year of Sonic. I'm just saying, I'm not hating, I'm just saying.
Tweet from someone that they watched Sonic movie 2 and they leaked the entire plot. And get this, it got deleted. In less than 24 hours, it got removed, probably by Paramount. It was posted on Reddit, Paramount removed it, so it was like, yo, this might be real. We might be talking about some Spider-Man No Way Home level leaks. So let's get straight to it. Let's read this. But before I do, be sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be sure to hit that bell. Yeah, this time hit that like button. Thanks for all the support, guys. Okay, so this looks like it's about, man, this is lengthy. This is lengthy. This is about 4 pages long. So let's just start from the top. Now this says, I saw the Sonic movie 2. To start this off, I'm not a massive Sonic fan. Now that already gives some credibility to this because this person's not a Sonic fan, so they're not making up shit. I've only played a few games and I find the first movie decent. If I get some Sonic knowledge wrong here, just know that I'm not a hardcore fan. I saw a test screen of the movie and I wanted to share just what I saw. Effects are super bad. Well, I mean, of course, the movie isn't coming out until April next year. I don't know much about the filmmaking process, but everything looked underdeveloped and unfinished. Explains maybe why we haven't had a trailer.
I just want to clarify this again. This is a test screening. This was before. Look at the date of this video. The trailer came out in December. This video was posted in November. Yeah. So yeah. And this was before we knew that Colin was gonna voice Tails.
Yeah. For example, for the bug enemies, they just use a paper prop, and for some scenes, Sonic is just a prop. Of course. The filmmakers might fix this though. Of course they will. It's much more action-oriented than the first movie. The film starts with a high-speed chase in Seattle. There's a really cool aerial chase on a plane and also a snow action scene, which reminded me of the 2014 TMNT movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Yo, I knew it that Sonic movie 2 would start off with an action scene. I'm so glad they're going to do that. They're going to go the Unleashed route. It says the performances are pretty good. Nothing really bad about them. Idris Elba does a great Knuckles voice. He has a very gruff Cockney accent. And it rarely ever.
Yeah, based off the trailer, it does sound like that too. Based off, like, hold on, let me pull up the trailer real quick before we go back to this video. Hold on, before we go back to this video, let's pull up the trailer. Hold on, he does sound like he has a Cockney accent. Look. Yeah, you hear that voice? Yeah, he does sound like he has a Cockney accent.
The BK $5 Your Way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the double whopper.
So that's already legitimate.
Barely ever sounds like Elba was voicing it. Wait, a Cockney
accent? Yeah, and it does not sound like that. It was just Elba is just voicing whatever character. It actually does sound like he's putting in the work based off the so this leak is already confirmed.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't a Cockney accent a British accent? Yeah, Londoners speak that in London. Wait, so is Knuckles going to sound British? British Knuckles. That would explain why they got Idris Elba. I don't know how I feel about that, but let's see. Don't know who voiced Tails. They didn't show us the credits, but it sounded very high-pitched and smooth. Must have been Tom Holland. I'm just kidding. He also sounds nothing like he did in the OG movie. I found the change very jarring since they redid the scene from the first film's mid-credit scene, and he now...
Yeah, based on the trailer, yeah, they redid the... They didn't even just like do some tweaks to the scene. They redid the whole scene. They didn't just take like the footage from the first movie and put it here. They had to redid it. They had to redo it. I don't know why, but they could have just taken that footage from the first movie and put it here. But all right.
Had a complete different voice. That's what all of us Sonic fans were suspecting, that they only brought Colleen because it was a post-credit scene. But when the official Sonic movie 2, they were going to use someone who's, more star quality, sells tickets.
Well, it turns out we were wrong. We were wrong.
That's what Hollywood does. We shouldn't be mad about that. Now, this says here, the humor is still pretty good and is on par with the first. Okay, so there'll be at least one fart joke. It thankfully isn't overly edgy. Sonic and Tails constantly make fun of Knuckles' serious brooding. Sonic does the L dance from Fortnite again. Oh no, actually he didn't do that in the first movie.
Yeah, that's something I want to talk about. What, Paramount? Quick question, Paramount. Why do you guys like Fortnite so much to the point where you have Sonic do it? Like, this leak seems to be true. Like, I'm going off this leak. Like, why y'all like Fortnite so much? Like, I already said this in a Prime video, but the second Sonic, I didn't say this in the Sonic Prime video, but the second Sonic in Fortnite so much to the point where he's promoting it in the movies, to the part where they're having him do it in the movies, and on top of that leaked Sonic Prime leak. Like, what?
I'm getting that mixed up with Sonic Prime. And he also teaches Tails to do it as well, okay? The vacation subplot is also humorous from time to time. There is also a joke about natives that is kind of offensive. I know what they're doing. They're going to have Sonic making fun of the echidnas, which are, natives. But I guess it might come off as an offensive joke to natives in general. It might be a double entendre. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think they're gonna have Sonic be racist. That's not gonna happen. Let's be real. Sonic is not gonna be racist in this film. Cause I kind of want to talk about something. Remember, before the first movie release, there was somebody saying that Sonic was racist. Sonic was racist in the first movie. Remember that before the movie release? I remember there was someone that said that Sonic was racist in the film. That's not happened. That did not happen. Sonic's not gonna be racist in this film. He wasn't even racist in the first movie. Heck, Sonic is never racist, not even in the games. So to those who said that Sonic's gonna be racist, shut up. Just shut up.
Robotnik is still the best part of the movie, of course. There's a hilarious scene where he goes insane after being outsmarted by Tails. He doesn't appear as much as he did in the first movie, though. His goal is to get a mystical emerald with a god sealed in it.
The Master Emerald?
Modify the world. Yo, they're so going to do the Master Emerald and chaos inside the Master Emerald. I wonder if they're going to do perfect chaos as the climax.
I don't think chaos is going to be in this film. I think it's going to be in the next one, though. Sonic movie 3.
They're bright, saturated colors and aren't silver like the first movie. Okay, so he did a paint job on them.
Okay. Okay, that, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I did say that everything in this video is true, let's just say if it's a surprise, or if that's how the Batman started off first as silver and then turned to colors. But yeah.
At the end of the film, Eggman makes himself a giant mech that resembles the boss from Sonic 2. It was really cool, but we barely got to see in action.
Everyone's saying that the Death Egg robot is gonna be like the final. It was gonna be like in the final battle. I do think that's good. It might happen. I don't know, but if Paramount has the budget for that, and I don't know if it's gonna be over the top fan service, but yeah.
Yo, I called all of this in May. I was predicting we get a Death Egg robot and we get Metal Sonic. Tom and Maddie go on vacation to Hawaii and have a subplot with Maddie's brother. Okay, I hope they're showed less. It wasn't really that interesting, but it still served a purpose to the main plot. Halfway through the movie, the two plots converge and Tom has an arc of letting Sonic be independent. Sonic is left home alone and then meets Tails. Sonic doesn't like him at first because he believed the owl from the first movie replaced him with Tails. But over time, they get a really good bond and learn from each other. There was a really good scene at a fireplace where they bond over their experiences with Longclaw. Sonic also teaches Tails about Earth culture along their journey. Okay, so it looks like Sonic is going to be the focal point of this movie. Tom and Maddie will be in the back burner, so I like it that they're actually taking criticism of the first movie. I didn't hate Tom and Maddie. You know, the humans actually were not bad in the first movie, but like, let's all be
Oh my
honest.
god,
They
sorry guys. I can't hold it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry I hold y'all for much. I promise y'all, I won't do that ever again.
second tier. Sonic and Dr. Robotnik were the high points of the movie. So we like to see more of Sonic, Tails, and other Sonic characters like Knuckles, and less of Tom and Maddie. They should still be in the movie. They shouldn't ignore them, but like I want to see them less, and it looks like we're going to get that in Sonic Movie 2, which is awesome. So yeah, because you know that point in the beginning of the movie when Tom and Maddie were talking about him being a cop, I'll be honest, I kind of zoned out in that part. Knuckles is the main villain throughout the movie as he hunts down Sonic in order to impress his clan and finally redeem himself.
I wouldn't say he's the villain, but he is the antagonist throughout the movie. He is the main antagonist throughout the movie. He's more antagonist role.
Robotnik finds him and recruits him to capture Sonic. Halfway through, Eggman turns on him and he's
we all know how it goes. Just play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You know how the story goes. Knuckles starts off as an antagonist, not a villain. I just want to keep that clear. Just want to make that clear. He was never a villain. He starts off as an antagonist, and then he gets tricked, and now he becomes a hero.
Sonic and Tails. He then realizes they aren't that bad and becomes friends with them. Everyone who calls himself a Sonic fan should know this, that Knuckles starts off bad because he's tricked by
Eggman,
and he becomes good at the end. But one thing that's interesting is that Knuckles failed to catch the owl the first time. So that means Knuckles was already grown in the beginning.
I don't think Knuckles was grown when Sonic was a baby in the first movie. I don't think he was grown. I think based off the other plot leak, which I'm gonna get to in this video, I think after the echidnas capture Longclaw, they take her to their village. They take her to her village, and Knuckles guards. And apparently Knuckles is playing with some kids. Yeah, some echidnas while guarding Longclaw at the same time. Yeah, basically. Okay, apparently. Alright.
Of the movie when Sonic was a baby in Sonic Movie 1. I mean, we all know that Knuckles is a little older than Sonic, but I wonder if they're going to make him substantially older, like if he was already a teen when Sonic was a baby.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
You know, that when Sonic was a baby. So that's going to be interesting. Now, at the end of the movie, Robotnik makes a robot version of Sonic to fight. I knew it. I called it. Metal Sonic.
No, want to know something, guys? I think they're gonna pull a Godzilla vs. Kong and Spider-Man No Way Home. I think they're gonna do that by hiding some characters that are not in the trailers, but we know that it's gonna be in the movie. I think Metal Sonic is gonna be why do I have a feeling that Metal Sonic is gonna be in this movie, but they're not showing it in the trailer? Like he's clearly in the movie. Remember what I said in my Quill videos, the blue Quill versus red Quill? He's using both Quills to power up Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic has the strength, the speed, and even the flight if Tails has a Quill. Yeah.
Let's go.
Blue equals speed, red equals strength, and yellow equals flight.
Oh. There's a really cool action scene where they stop time and fight. And then there's a similar ring chase to the first movie, but this time they're traveling to different dimensions. Nice. The ending is honestly pretty shitty. Robotnik gets defeated. What else did you expect? And
Exactly.
is sent to an island prison. Sonic is conflicted on wanting to go back to his world or stay on Earth. So at the end, he decides to merge the two worlds using the magic emerald without even thinking of the consequences this could have. Knuckles takes the emerald to guard it, and then there's a big dance party ending, which was super weird since there was literally no music playing in the background. Okay, so I'm thinking this prison island is going to be that prison island from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to be as well.
It's going to have Shadow in it, and it's going to be that whole Sonic Adventure 2 plot. If they're doing that, that's awesome.
And for what I've heard in these videos, apparently at the end, after Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles defeats the villain, Eggman, or the Death Egg Robot, or Metal Sonic, apparently Knuckles, of course, guards the Master Emerald, but apparently Sonic and Tails lives in a treehouse right next to Tom and Maddie's house. Apparently at the end of this movie, he lives in a treehouse. What? Alright. Okay.
Glad they combined the classic classic stories in Sonic Movie 2 because, you know, a lot of Sonic fans were thinking, oh, Knuckles won't come until Sonic Movie 3. It's like, yo, guys, they're not going to follow the video game canon in the movies.
Exactly. Plus, they would. And plus, if if they really did that, then this movie series would have been kind of wasted potential because they would have done so much more instead of just saving one character, adding one character per movie. Exactly. Each movie adding one character per movie. Like that would have been no.
Buying a bunch of iconic stories in the second movie, right? The first movie was pretty much, you know, an origin story, pretty much different from the games. The second one will pay homage to a lot of the classics. The third movie is going to pay homage to the Dreamcast era. So I can't wait to see that. And yeah. And I think when it's
I swear to God, I swear to God, there better be a third movie. There has to be a third movie in the works. There's no way. There's no way they're not gonna end it here. There's no way they're gonna end it here. They better make a third movie.
Sonic combines the dimension, the human world is going to be with the Anthro world, which was a lot with the adventure games. There were a lot of humans in that world. So
yeah, and 06. I think there's gonna be some 06 reference. If they make a Sonic movie 3, I think there's gonna be some 06 references.
Awesome. I like what they're doing so far. Now, Gun is a government organization in the film that is tasked with stopping Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik. And the
Gun, I forgot Gun was in this movie.
Climax, they help take down the giant Death Egg robot. In the climax, they help take down the giant Eggman mech. In a mid-credit scene, since everyone wants to be Marvel now, you can tell this leak is legit because this person is such a casual. He thinks that all movies that have end credit scenes are copying Marvel. It shows Gun making a black Sonic clone. I don't know if it's Shadow though.
Yep.
It's Shadow.
Yeah, we all know. We all know Shadow. Like, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, I think we kind of know at this point that Shadow is gonna be in the end credits. But I just want to see what he looks like.
All of this is so predictable, but it's still going to be exciting. It was just a black version of the Sonic model.
It's predictable, but still the best video game movie of all time. Everyone's saying that this is gonna be the best video game movie of all time. I agree. It is gonna be the best video game movie of all time. And people are comparing this movie to the Mario movie that's coming out coming out this year in December. I'm just gonna say this right now. This movie is gonna be miles better than that Illumination Mario movie we're getting in December.
Overall, the movie's pretty good and definitely better than the first movie. It won't change your life, but it's a servable enough kids movie. The fans will probably like this a lot more than I did, though. Yeah, we will.
I know we will.
Okay, so that's it, guys. That's all the leaks for Sonic Movie 2. What do you think about it? From the way this sounds awesome. This sounds way better than the Sonic Movie 1 leak. Like, yo, this could be a banger. If this is not a banger with the critics, this will definitely be a banger with the fans.
I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that critics are gonna trash this movie. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Critics are gonna trash this. I mean, to be fair though, even if they do trash this movie, which I am worried about, at the same time, dude, does it really matter? Like, does it matter? I mean, it kind of does, but at the same time, lots of Sonic fans are not really gonna. If let's just say if that actually does happen, let's just say, I'm not saying it will happen because we know that critics are loving this movie so far, loving the way the movie looks so far. Let's just say if critics do trash the movie when it comes out, but the fans love it, we all know it's gonna be one of those situations like Venom, where critics hate it but fans love it. We all know it's gonna be one of those situations. We all know how it's gonna go if critics trash this movie. It's gonna be one of those situations where critics love it. I mean, no, where critics and fans disagree with each other. If that happens, I'm not saying it will, if.
I totally called this in my early Sonic Movie 2 videos in the beginning of the year. I was like, we all knew about Knuckles, but I was like, Metal Sonic is going to be in the climax. It's going to have Death Egg Robot. You know, Sonic is going to teach Tails a couple things, maybe baseball. In this case, he teaches him like Fortnite dances. And then Shadow is going to be in a post-credit scene. So That is
Yeah,
exciting.
based off the trailer, everything
Let
looks
me know down in the
pretty
comments
legit
below.
so far.
Remember to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, also stay tuned. I'm coming out with Sonic Rebound stuff next week. You're going to...
Alright, gamer guy. That's... Alright, gamer guy. Good video. Yeah. I actually subscribed to Gamer Guy, by the way. Yeah. So anyway, now on to the other plot leaks.
Hey, what is up, guys? Share Synergy here.
And these plot leaks sound similar. I'm gonna just let y'all know this right
It's
now.
not about a game. It's actually about the Sonic movie 2. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're sure, didn't the plot leak months ago on that copyright website? Well, yeah, it did. But this is a different leak. It's a 4chan leak. Stop. Okay, chill. Okay, stop booing. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, 4chan. Okay, I get it. I get it. Listen.
Lots of Sonic fans hate 4chan for the record.
Movie teaser first drop. This teaser right here.
Man, I swear, that teaser still gives me chills. Even after the trailer release.
And at this time, none of us knew Knuckles was going to be in the movie. But this leak did. And it went really in-depth about Knuckles' role in the movie. And from what we know, it's actually pretty accurate. Alright, so let's get into this leak. Okay, so this was posted February 10th, 2021. And it starts with, the movie's theme is trust, mostly shown in Sonic starting to grow up and want to do hero stuff, and Tom having to learn to let him be independent. By the end of the movie, Sonic lives with Tails.
Yeah, based off the trailer so far, I can't... These leaks are actually legitimate because in the trailer, literally just look at the trailer. Sonic, in the trailer, Sonic does, like, this is even at the beginning of the trailer. Sonic does stop some robberies and he does, like, end up taking over a car and almost running over a lady, which thankfully he didn't. Otherwise, things are gonna go bad. So he turned the truck around, and then we get that chaos reference where all the water comes out. Yeah.
In his treehouse near Green Hill. Now, this is really interesting because we know from the copyright plot leak that Sonic will be left alone in the movie because he wants to be more independent. That already gives this leak a lot of credibility.
Yeah.
Knuckles is introduced early and is written a bit like Drax and Guardians. Not much of a sense of humor and very gullible. Okay, as long as they just keep those elements of Drax, I don't want Knuckles to just crack a joke every 2 seconds.
They better not pull an MCU on us and have the characters crack jokes every once in a while. Like, bro, we get your jokes. Like, just get on to the real stuff. Like, just get to the real stuff already.
That by probably Chaos. He just calls it something, and the emeralds they protected were scattered across worlds. Eggman meets them as they...
I know why they're doing this. I know why Knuckles calls it something. They're trying to save it. They're trying to keep it a secret in case they make a third movie. I knew it.
Which also winds up with the plot leak as Eggman and Knuckles were teaming up for an emerald that could, like, destroy civilizations, which was in the plot leak from the copyright website, which adds even more credibility to this leak. So, back to the emeralds. Eggman needs them as an energy source. He just wants revenge on Sonic. Knuckles can innately track Chaos energy, so they team up. Knuckles and Sonic fight twice, which is something I really want to see. Sonic versus Knuckles fight in this movie is going to be awesome.
Speaking of Sonic versus Knuckles, here's a fun fact. The title of this movie in Japan is called Sonic versus Knuckles. Yeah.
Since Sonic has the blue lightning, Tails has the yellow lightning, so Knuckles is probably going to have like red lightning aura around him. So there's probably going to be a lot of blue and red lightning aura CGI all over the screen. It's going to look pretty cool. Knuckles wins the first round, and he would have won the second if it wasn't interrupted, which is interesting. I mean, I
It is kind of expected though. Wait a minute. The first round. Wait, is the first round that, or is it the second round? Like in the trailer, Knuckles like does like stop Sonic and said, "Do I look like I need your power?" Then he like knocks Sonic on the floor. Is that the first round or the second round? I don't know.
With the first fight and then the second one, he just doesn't. It just gets interrupted. I don't know how that works, but I guess we'll see. Maybe Eggman will do something where like he'll realize Eggman was like tricking him. This is interesting. Tails' village gets attacked by Eggman's robots. He was
Get this though. Get this. Tails has a village in this movie. Tails has a village. Holy cow. He actually has a village. I mean, we all know, like, yes, Tails does have his, like, own little home. And then he meets up with Sonic. Yeah, but I can't believe they're actually going to do it in the movie. I would have expected them to just, like, show Tails not with his village. But they're actually showing Tails with his village. All three characters are going to be interesting. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are going to be interesting in this movie.
Track Chaos Energy, which is how he journeys to Earth and meets Sonic. They become friends quickly. Something mysterious happens with Sonic at his birth that isn't fully explained here, but he's linked to Chaos Energy. It's why he can go supersonic with the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic goes super in the climax to beat Metal, who's powered by Chaos Energy. This is interesting. In my video from a few minutes ago, I mentioned how I think Metal Sonic is in this movie for sure. I really think he is. That's why Eggman had that quill. But this leak also, this pretty accurate plot leak, tells us that Metal's in the movie. That's awesome. Eggman uses Sonic's quill from the first movie to build Metal Sonic. Yep, there it is.
Y'all know that's gonna happen.
It's an ongoing process through the movie.
Oh yeah, and the red quill, in the red quill that Knuckles has as well, based off that last teaser. And probably the yellow quill. I swear, I still need the answer from the last. Does Tails have a quill? Like, Sonic has a blue quill, Knuckles has a red quill. Does Tails have a yellow quill? I'm just saying.
Fight till midway in the second act. Metal Sonic isn't in the film really that much. He's more just a physical proxy for Sonic fighting Eggman, who's the real villain again. He's gone crazy and is purely out for revenge on Sonic. The emeralds are meant just to power his ultimate weapon, Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic has two main appearances, beating up Tails and Sonic and having a race against Sonic, which I feel like that's pretty obvious. You can't have Metal Sonic in any form of media when it comes to Sonic without having the...
I heard that, yeah, based off the last video with Gamer Guide, they're apparently gonna be racing to other dimensions in this movie. Metal Sonic and Sonic are gonna be like fighting and racing towards other dimensions in this movie, which caused them to like combine them both. Since Sonic has now solved the entire like map on his own, fighting Metal Sonic, he probably combines all the worlds together in Earth with the Master Emerald at the end after taking down the villains. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
He has no dialogue, which is kind of sad. Metal Sonic was like he never really...
I wonder what Metal Sonic's gonna look like.
Like in the Sonic OVA, it's pretty iconic. This next paragraph is actually just pretty short, but the main point is that Tom travels with Sonic on some of the chase for the Chaos Emerald. There's an early action sequence with Sonic versus some bullies in Green Hill. They read like they might be going for MAGA kids or something with the dialogue. I don't know what that means, but I mean, I know what MAGA means, right? But like, this whole... I don't know. That sounds interesting. Really interesting. And then it says, this is a big one. Shadow isn't name dropped, but Eggman does mention his grandfather's own ultimate weapon once, which for SA2 fans is a clear reference. Now,
I think I know what they're doing. I think they're gonna have Eggman say, "My grandfather once had his ultimate weapon, and now I shall have mine." I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna have Eggman say, "My grandfather has his own ultimate weapon, and now I shall have mine," which is why he built Metal Sonic.
Grew up with adventure, and okay, you know what? This reference works for all Sonic fans. I feel like all Sonic fans.
Yeah, exactly.
But wow, that's insane. So this plot leak has so many things that ended up getting confirmed by the copyright plot leak, which that's awesome. So we know we're gonna get Shadow, Metal Sonic. Well, we're not getting Shadow, just it's mentioned, sort of.
Yeah, exactly. A reference. He's gonna be in the end credits though.
And I was right. That's awesome. And that's the plot leak. Obviously, that's not the entire plot. That's just the gist of it.
Yeah.
More than what the copyright website gave us. And this plot leak has a lot of things that we saw in the copyright website.
We just read the last video with Gamer Guide. We that was the entire plot, by the way. So yeah.
Website plot leak, which I'm gonna below. So if you want to go check that out, you can go check that out. And if you want to go see my
You see,
video,
look at this. Look at this one.
Sonic
Metal Sonic as the villain.
I think we
We
might
all
be
know.
seeing it. That'll also be in the description.
At this point, us Sonic fans should know that Metal Sonic might possibly, most likely, be the main villain of this movie. We all know at this point. Now, here's the third and last one for today. Which will make a good video. Shay R Synergy. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but yeah.
Okay guys, before we get into this, don't shoot me hate, okay? I've seen this circulating, I thought it'd be worth mentioning. It's a Reddit leak, take a grain of salt with it, it's probably not true, but I think there's a chance it is, so
Let's be real, guys. It's most likely confirmed. It's 90%. I think it's 90% gonna be true. Based on what we've been hearing, based off the trailer. Not even 9%, not 99. 80% is 80% true.
get into it. What is up guys, it is I, your friendly neighbour Twat in a Sonic Cat Calamity, and before we get into the juicy subject matter of this video, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button. By hitting that subscribe button, you give me the power to assemble the 7 Chaos Emeralds and go Super Kalan, and I know you want to see that. So subscribe, become a hatchling, join the hatchling empire, all that jazz, and let's get right into the video. So this person claims to have seen Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at a test screening and has broken down the plot for us. So, potentially, major spoilers ahead. If you don't want the movie spoiled, turn back now. I'm not saying that this is legit, but there's a chance it is. So in that regard, stay away if you want to go into the film completely free of spoilers. And yeah, let's...
Also, I just want to point out that I forgot to point out, like, the first movie, before they released the trailer for the first movie, the first trailer with the ugly design, there was a leak that everyone thought was fake at first, but it said every single thing that actually happened to be in the movie. So I'm just gonna say this right now, they're doing the same thing. I do think this is gonna be in the movie. So yeah, they did the same thing with the last movie. Everyone said that was fake. Guess what happened? Everything that happened in the plot leak for the first movie ended up being true. So they're doing the same thing. So yeah. And plus it got removed, so yeah, by Paramount, so it's true.
With a friend. The same friend told me this subreddit existed, so I figured I'd let you all in on what I saw. I should preface all this by saying I had no idea I'd be seeing Sonic 2, so all my reactions and thoughts were completely in the moment, as I had no time ahead of it to form expectations. And B, I am no Sonic fan. I played a tiny bit of some of the games here and there, but that's really it. I thought the first movie was just alright. It didn't really convince me to engage further with the series though. So I'm the most casual of casual fan you can get. I'll start off by saying a lot of effects were obviously unfinished, so I can't really say much about them. Stuff like Eggman's robotic motorbike ladybug things, I assume they have an official name but it wasn't said in the film. All the different robots were just called Badniks, well that's a motobug sir, with just props, they weren't animated yet. Sonic and Tails were decently far along though. Still a lot of shading and lighting needed, but you could see them moving around and read their emotions just fine. There was also this one unintentionally hilarious bit where Knuckles' prop head was just floating in front of a blue screen. Had me and my friends laughing our asses off. I mean, this sounds kind of in the vein of where I expected the movie to be, so let's continue. As for performances, it was all perfectly fine. About what you'd expect for a turn-your-brain-off family movie like this. So Jim Carrey absolutely stole the show. He's not in this one quite as much, as the focus is mainly on Sonic and Tails traveling...
Yeah, based on these plot leaks, Eggman's not really gonna be in the movie that much. Yeah, Eggman's not really gonna be in the movie that much. Yeah, I do think he's gonna have more screen time than the other humans, but I think they're just gonna have it be focused on the main trio, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. yeah, Eggman's not really gonna be in the movie that much. So, okay, I mean that's fine. I do think he should have some, at least decent amount of screen time to, decent amount of screen time to the point where we accept it. Okay, but all right.
Around the world, but he's still.
I'm not hating or anything, but I'm not hating or anything, but it's just that, base. If you're a Sonic fan, you would expect that Eggman has a lot of screen time, but okay.
Where he freaks the fuck out about being outsmarted by a tiny blue Dr. Zeus reject once he gets back to Earth is amazing. Totally channels his crazy 90s charm. I did think that Eggman would take a back seat a little bit more. Not necessarily a back seat. I still think that he was going to be majorly involved, but
yeah,
I
exactly. Like
they would focus on the friendship between Sonic and Tails.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like they're not gonna like have him like have little screen time to the point where we barely see him. I do think he's gonna be in this film a decent amount of times, but I do think that they're gonna like mainly focus on Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
And of course, the inclusion of Knuckles. The main plot and themes and morals and stuff like that is all perfectly average. Your typical believe in yourself and you can overcome anything kind of junk, the kids will eat it up. Out of Sonic and Tails, I think that message worked much better for Tails. Sonic just kind of grows a bit from a loud, annoying kid to a loud, annoying hero, whereas Tails actually grows from a nervous, cowardly little guy into a strong, determined hero who's...
Thank you! Tails is not a little bitch. Tails is not a little bitch. Thank you, Paramount. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Crucial in helping Sonic save the day. In the big final battle, the two do bounce off each other quite nicely. I'll give the movie that. They share a really sweet fireplace scene where they both talk about their experiences with Longclaw and how they miss her. That might be the best scene in the movie, honestly. Of course, you have the other main character, Knuckles. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Who honestly had a pretty shitty redemption arc. Oh, God. It's so painfully obvious where it's going right from the start. Where he's messing around with his friends as a kid, keeping guard of Longclaw. Okay, then obviously he accidentally frees her and gets shunned by the rest of his tribe. Oh, okay. So he's all alone and determined to prove himself. Then Eggman stumbles onto him and recruits him to take down Sonic and Tails for him. But along the way he sees that they're real friends and that he should side with them and yada yada yada. It's Baby's first redemption arc and it's easily the weakest part of the film, though I guess for fans it'll be cool seeing Sonic and Tails fight Knuckles. Yo, okay. Then slowly convince him that he shouldn't be helping the guy who openly talks about robotifying every planet in the galaxy. So hey, hopefully you all like the Knuckles stuff. I hope I do too. I really hope I enjoy the Knuckles stuff.
Yeah, I think we're gonna enjoy Knuckles in this movie based off the trailer. I think everyone is gonna love Knuckles.
The thing I'm most excited for. Also really interesting that the Echidna clan aren't wiped out in this and that Knuckles is just shunned from them. I guess that solidifies them more as the bad guy and you don't have, like, genocide of the Echidna tribe. So, understandable for a kid's movie. It was pretty dark when you think about it, but yeah, okay, I can dig that. I will say, though, that the lore with the ancient Echidna civilization and the emerald that holds the power of an elemental god, and Sonic harnessing that power to become something out of Dragon Ball Z, that's
Super Sonic.
It felt unique, though I assume it's all just lifted from the games. Is that Super Sonic?
Yeah, it's Super
Is that
Sonic.
what he means? But then, from what we gathered, there's only one emerald. So that wouldn't turn him Super Sonic, but maybe it does in this iteration. Who knows? And the fact that it holds the powers of an elemental god, that's got to be Chaos, right?
Chaos.
Surely. I don't know, this is sounding pretty...
Chaos is gonna be in the Dirt movie. I do think so.
Cool at the moment. Oh, and one last thing, and this is the most spoilery part of this post. I've already read this bit. This is a big spoiler, and the thing that gets me most gassed, if it's real, which I'm 90% it is because I predicted it, and yeah.
Yeah,
so
we all
get
knew it was
ready
gonna
for
happen.
this. We'll go right into it. But yeah, there's a post-credit scene, because everyone has to be Marvel now, I guess. Oh, come on, man, that's not a great commentary. It shows the government making some Sonic clone. I'm assuming it'll be that Shadow guy in the final release, but I'm not totally sure because in the version I saw, it was just Sonic's model.
Yeah, it's
covered.
Shadow. Let's be real. It's Shadow. We all know it's gonna happen. Shadow.
Black. I kind of suspected this was going to be the case. I thought
Yeah.
it might be the government created him.
Yeah, if Shadow's in this movie, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna be like, I called it. I mean, we're all gonna say that. We all gonna do it.
As opposed to the Gerald Robotnik stuff. But I can't even express it. I've always thought Shadow would be in a post-credit scene. And I'm not saying this is true. I'm not. But nothing here sounds out of the ordinary, and I'm going to get to my thoughts shortly after about why I feel there could potentially be a tiny bit of credibility in this. Shadow the Hedgehog. I knew it. I don't know it because I don't know it's going to happen, but I knew it. And the third movie is going to be Shadow's movie, and I'm gassed about that. If this is all legit. Overall, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is perfectly average. Kids will love it, there's enough stuff in there so it won't bore the adults, and there seems to be a lot of stuff crammed in there for hardcore fans to enjoy. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them as best I can, but forgive me if I don't understand some super specific references to the games you're asking about. As I said before, I am entirely casual fan. Thanks for reading my dumb thoughts, and look forward to the film when it comes out. You should all enjoy it. Okay, so there are
We are gonna enjoy it.
And I've seen that the guy has gone through it, and he goes into some detail about fights between Knuckles and that kind of thing. And I'm actually not going to go through this. It does seem to be more fans attacking him. And, you know, like most of these
Yeah. Hold on. One thing that scares me though.
fan. Thanks for
Look what it says. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is perfectly average. Average. Okay. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what this leak means by average. Whether it's like, it's basically an average kids movie. It's a typical kids movie. You'll like it, you'll enjoy it, or it's not good, or it's either that, the kids movie that I said, or it's not good. It's average. It's an average movie. It's not good. It's kind of bad. It's kind of trash. That's what I mean when I say I'm worried that critics are gonna trash this movie. That's what I mean. People, like, based off this leak, that kind of worried me when I heard that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is average. But I do think that it's the first thing I said, where it's a kids movie. You'll love it. You'll love it. So that's what I'm worried about. In fact, when the first reviews come out, when the early reviews come out, I'm gonna make sure to do a video on that. Cause I'm kind of worried that non-fans are not gonna like this. That I'm not gonna like the fan service. Anyway, guys, that's all I gotta say right now. So, and guess what? Plot leaks confirmed. So everything that you read or we talked about in these three videos, in this video, and this video, everything you heard or watched or read, if you read it on your own and just decide to pause the video, everything you read is gonna be confirmed. Cause look what Gamer Guy said after the trailer release. Plot leaks confirmed. So everything you heard or read is confirmed, guys. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. So, like and subscribe. So, I'm just gonna say this right now. If critics love this movie, and it's not perfectly average, then I think we have ourselves the best video game movie. The best video game movie. I can't speak, guys. I think we have ourselves the best video game movie of all time, which is what everyone's saying. In fact, hold on. Best video. I watched this video. Sonic Movie 2 would be the best video game movie ever made. That's what's gonna happen. And based off the reactions of everyone's reactions to the trailer, it will be the best video game movie of all time. So that's all I gotta say right now. So like, subscribe, hit that bell. This video has gone. This video has gone long enough. Like and subscribe, hit that bell. Hit those notifications down below. Subscribe to my other channels, link in the descriptions. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know what you thought about these plot leaks. Let me know if they sound good, or if they sound bad. Yeah, hit those notifications. That's all I got to say right now. So, talk to you Sonic fans later. Peace, Sonic Squad.